Hello brothers and sisters, welcome to this video. It is Wednesday the 14th of October at 4 p.m. UK time. So just two pieces of news that I wanted to share with you guys regarding the peace deal and the confirmation with the Knesset, which is due happening tomorrow. The UAE deal in the Knesset apparently has secret parts that Netanyahu will not reveal in the Knesset until after the members of parliament vote. So that is obviously very unusual. So there could be a vote down tomorrow. We'll see. I wonder if they will pass it without knowing what's in it. I doubt it. But this has just come to light that there are parts of this deal which are being kept secret. So in the article it says Moshe Yaalon accused Netanyahu of deliberately hiding portions of the agreement from the Knesset. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu finally acquiesced to the request that he come to the Knesset to explain classified portions of his agreement with the United Arab Emirates, but not before Thursday. That's tomorrow, when the Knesset plenum will vote to approve the deal, which is very peculiar. Netanyahu will only present whatever secret parts there may be in the normalization deal next week to the Knesset Foreign Affairs and Defense Committee's Subcommittee on Intelligence and Secret Services, sources on the committee said, confirming a report by Kan Radio Knesset correspondent Ze'ev Kam. It then goes on to say that the chairman, Zvi Hauser, has been pleading with Netanyahu and the Knesset speaker to bring the full agreement to his committee since before the deal was signed in Washington. After Levin wrote Hauser last week, turning down the request, Hauser asked at least to have Netanyahu come to the elite subcommittee. So that's a smaller party which is of the higher rank. So that includes the defense minister, Moshe Yaalon, Avigdor Lieberman, and Likud MK's Gideon Starr and Avi Dichter. So not even these guys have seen these secretive parts of the deal. And when Netanyahu went to Washington last month to sign the deal, Yaalon posted a video on social media in which he called Netanyahu's refusal to present the deal to the Security Cabinet or to the Knesset the behavior of a dictatorship and not a democracy. And then it just goes on to say, how can they be expected to vote on this deal, and that Netanyahu is breaking protocol, and he is acting as a dictator who is under the impression that the security of Israel is only in his remit, and they're obviously questioning what is this secretive part of the deal which they are expected to vote on. So we shall see what's going to happen tomorrow. And if they vote for this, or if it gets kicked out for a future vote, and this is taking place in the Knesset tomorrow, that is October the 15th. Then the second part is Gantz says he will seek new election if budget crisis persists and would back anyone but Netanyahu. And in private talks, Netanyahu's main coalition partner says his party could vote for dissolving parliament but won't rule out support for right-wing leader Bennett for prime minister. So as I mentioned in the previous video, Bennett is now right close to Netanyahu in the polls, and he is only 3 seats behind. And in this article, it goes on to say that Defense Minister Benny Gantz has said in private talks that he will back dissolving the Knesset, prompting an election if the ongoing budget crisis is not solved by the end of October. So we are obviously in the midst of October right now, and we have a blue Halloween moon which is coming up at the end of the month, which is called a blue moon because it is the second full moon of the month, and this is the first time that it is a blue full moon on Halloween, the first time since the Second World War in 1944. So that's a very interesting time to watch as well, and to see if the government is going to fall before them. So it says that if the ongoing budget crisis is not resolved by the end of October, in yet another escalation in an ongoing coalition crisis, risking thrusting Israel into a fourth election cycle within 2 years. Gantz says, we are certainly considering it, because the situation has become intolerable. And the possibility of his Kavol Lavan party supporting an opposition bill to dissolve the legislative body and prompting the country's fourth election in 2 years. And then it says, in 2 weeks, we'll know if there's a budget or if we are going to an election and there will be no government. So that is what they're saying. Within 2 weeks, if there's no budget, there will be, the parliament will be dissolved and there will be no government. So that will be the Israeli government falling a third time before it is supposed to be voted into, or following along with the normal procedure. This will be the government being dissolved or failing, falling over 3 times. And of course, if you've been watching this channel, you'll know about the Kaduri prophecies, which say that the Israel government will fall 3 times, and then the following Shabbat, the Messiah will be revealed. So we're watching and we're waiting to see. I wanted to bring these 2 pieces of news to you guys so that you will keep your rapture socks on and you will be ready and waiting. We are at that period of time where the King of Kings is coming. He is coming, and he is surely coming very, very soon. Look up, be encouraged. Don't worry about the things of this world. Jesus Christ has got everything in control, and he is the sovereign God who rules and reigns in righteousness, and he's coming to get his church, and I can't wait to see him. I love you very much, and I will see you in the sky.